Email fraud warning. More people are being targeted in business email fraud attacks, and now hackers want your data as well as your money. For Tech Republican ZDNet, I'm Dan Patterson with ZDNet's Danny Palmer. Danny, business email fraud attacks are nothing new, but they are evolving, right?
They are, yes. The business email fraud has been around for a while. Traditionally, the attackers have asked for money, asked for transfers of money, but not in any sort of malicious way like ransomware. They literally will spoof an email claiming to be from someone else within your company, saying, "Hey, can you, talk? I need money to do this deal. You transfer X amount across," in the hope that people think that, "Oh, hey, the CFO is telling me to transfer money. It must be him, so I will follow that through." So they're going through and doing that and going, "Hey, fine, take this money." It seems like a simple attack. But it's proving successful, as many of these simple attacks seem to be.
So what should companies do if they're hit with an attack like this? It's almost never good to pay a blackmailer or a ransomer, but do you have good advice, best practices for businesses that get hit with an attack like this?
I guess a good bit of best practice would be to double check who the message is from. If you're getting a message claiming to be from someone within your organization saying, "Hey, can you transfer this amount of money to this account for me, please?" Acting as if it's a legitimate business deal. If you're not sure about if it's legit or not, or even if you have any doubts whatsoever, or even if you do think it's completely legitimate, literally go and speak to that person if you can. If they really ask for money, they'll be there in person and say, "Hey, yeah, that was me. Please transfer that money." If they haven't done it, obviously it's someone else who's snuck into the system and spoofed messages trying to act on their behalf, and then you've got a problem. It's good advice basically to not react to unexpected messages and unexpected demands. So even if it is from your employer, be suspicious and think about what they're asking, and if in doubt, ask someone else for confirmation.
Yeah, and as we know, phishing is only going to become a bigger problem and scale up to affect more and more people as time goes on. Danny Palmer, ZDNet, where can people go to read more about not just email business fraud, but phishing attacks and other forms of cyber attacks and how to prevent them?
But obviously, there's various reports on ZDNet and Tech Republic, and there's various special guides, these subjects, phishing, ransomware, cyber attacks, malware, GDPR, all on ZDNet. And yeah, there should be plenty of information for you to read in there for advice and best practice on how to deal with these things, and crucially, avoid being attacked.